as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Tampa. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 46-yard line. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Now Gibson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Good coverage there in the end zone. And is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Hey, alert 33. Up. Defensive. Real. 20.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Out to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown to Buccaneers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The Broncos good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll pick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Going to throw right away. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Man, he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
18. What's up?
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First down, Houston.
19. Like Tony.
Stroud to throw here on first down. His throw left side is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Bucs take over first and 10. The Bucs take over first and 10. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, Baker. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he will score. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans 7.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action. Stroud on the run to the right. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, And then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1. We are through one. 14-7 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Already.
Back to throw. Stroud. And one caught by Tank Dell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, Texans.
They'll try the right side this time. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Already. 18.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
A second down throw from Mayfield. Forced to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
A gain there of 20. Good for our Buccaneers first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback. It's exactly what he does here, and it brings up the first set of downs. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. To throw is Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And a strong first down. Run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. A carry now for Gibson. And he will score! Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 21-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They convert with a gain of 15.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All right.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down, they need 7.
On the quick, right?
Throwing is Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that be a bit of a letdown.
Brings up 7th and 9 at the Bucs 37-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. He runs with it. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal, Houston.
Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Kings! Up! Good!
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
Real. 180! Hey, alert! Done.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Kings! Up! Watch out!
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
2nd and 10.
Point it right. Real. Which one? Hey!
Throwing is Mayfield. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. They get 21 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Alert! Hey, 180! Stop!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Kings! Up! Watch out!
Now Mayfield. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Texans 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. A short one taken at the 10.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. We'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. It covered 63 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Run.
Here's Gibson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Alert! 180! What's up?
Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he will go all the way. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin's good on the extra point. And the Bucs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Texans 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds on a very solid return.
They're on the 44-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's to the tight end, Stover. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
14 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
No chance at all. He'll go down. Yaya Diaby getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
On the quick, right?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is blocked down that right sideline. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Texans, first down. A gain of 30. First down, Texans.
Why, Tony?
On first down, it's Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. This is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football at their own 23.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw on the curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. On 2nd down, Baker. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Point it right. Real. Good. Hey, alert 33. 20. Watch out.
Here's Mayfield. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Watch out.
On the RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Mayfield. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Baker to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score them every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3, hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll spin with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Taken down, and it's on the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. So So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Driver start on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Mayfield to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
They're on 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 28-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Downs. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
It's a big number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Stroud. Rolling right. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
That's going to be caught. He's going to have a Texans 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
A gain of 14.
Stroud. going up top. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Second down throw for Stroud. He'll check this down to the running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Here we go.
On second down, Stroud flush to his right. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Back to the air, it's Stroud. The throw left side finds Dell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Stroud to throw. Forced out wide. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Cade Stover. Touchdown, Houston.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, did they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total?
That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Hey, alert, alert, alert!
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 38 now, here's second down and 5.
Back
to the ground, he'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
alert, alert, alert! 180! King, king, king! Regular, regular, regular! What's up?
They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes. Tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Here is 1st and 10. Dell, the motion man. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. The man coming across the field. He's got it. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hey, Keys, what's up? Hey, south.
Now, Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. The kick here is good. So they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Here's 1st down. Now, Stroud. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
That's to the tight end, Stover. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. He'll let it go deep left sideline. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players. And that's exactly what they did here. And they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Higgins sent in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. So here it is, 4th down and 10.
18, let's go. 11, 11, 11. Hey, Uno Mars.
Back to throw. Stroud. To the sideline. He's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in. And they convert on 4th down. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
19 Texans. 18, let's go. Look at hot. Hey, Uno. Like Tony.
Dell, the motion man. On 1st down, it's Stroud. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looked like a different group here.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar running up the